Why did I get a vasectomy at 23? Great question. If you know anything about me, you know that I am in addiction recovery. And when I was younger, I had a really wild hair. I met my ex-wife on my 21st birthday, May 14th, 2009. And we got married July 10th of that same year. My daughter was born July 13th of the following year, 2010. Almost immediately after my daughter was born, she got pregnant with our second. And Kanan was born 26 weeks premature on June 16th of 2011. You see, my kid's mom was born with a rare condition called arthrogryposis multiplex congenita, and her mom elected her for 20+ reconstructive bone surgeries from the time she was a baby to the time she was 15. And because of this, she developed an addiction to opiate painkillers. Prior to meeting her, I also had my own addiction to opiate painkillers, and it was the perfect storm. Her second pregnancy, her body was basically rejecting the baby. And so my son was born under an emergency C-section and stayed in the NICU, or the neonatal intensive care unit, for 3.5 months. Because of her disability and the birth complications, her doctor required that she have a full hysterectomy. And because I had never underwent surgery and she had so many times, I elected to have a vasectomy instead. Neither pregnancy was planned, and I grew up in a big family and knew that I didn't want a lot of kids. I was a middle child and got lost in the mix and felt invisible growing up. At the age of 31, I got clean and sober, and a couple years into my recovery, I met Melissa, who was also in recovery, and fell madly in love with her. She doesn't have kids, and it's something she has always wanted as a child. While I have a good relationship with my kids, I would love to have another one.